Friends, today's menu is tomato rice. Let me have the look on the ingredients. So to start the recipe, I'm heating the pan. I have added 2 tablespoons of vegetable oil, added 3 tablespoons of vegetable oil. So now I'm adding generous amount of vegetable oil to make all the ingredients get cooked in oil, well cooked in oil. So the oil is getting hot. So um, I added 3 tablespoons of vegetable oil. To the hot oil, firstly I'm adding the garlic parts. So it gives a separate taste enhancement for the tomato rice. So I add it initially. So here are the ingredients that I have taken for preparing the tomato rice: fennel seeds, mustard seeds, curry powder, tomato, and I'm having mint leaves and chopped onion and chopped coriander, green chili, curry leaves, garlic pods that I already have added to the dish. So now we can see how we can add these ingredients to the sauce to make it tastier. And after adding the garlic parts, I added the fennel seeds and mustard seeds in the hot oil. So this is a very tastier and quick meal. It makes the day, it fills the day, and this is my favorite menu for the whole day, I can say. So after adding the garlic pods, mustard seeds, fennel seeds, I just now added the curry leaves. So um, if we add by this order, I think the dish gets more tastier. Followed by the curry leaves, I had added 2 green chili. Trust me, this is a very tasty meal, and it makes the day. So saute the ingredients in the hot oil. So I think it's a foolproof method, and this is very tasty, and it's not that much spicy. I added the medium spicy to make the meal um, common for all to be eaten. And at this stage, I have added mint leaves. So after sorting the curry leaves, now I added the mint leaves. So these mint leaves have to be sauteed in the hot oil. So the just the essence of the leaves will be better absorbed to the dish. So I'm adding this in the initial stage. So the base ingredients, what we are sorting in the hot oil, has to be followed in priority. After sorting all the base ingredients, now I'm adding the chopped onions. I added 1 chopped onion. So saute the onions to mix with all the other ingredients in this hot oil till it becomes translucent, or you have to add some salt so that it is cooked very earlier, and it's well cooked in the hot oil. So add the required amount of salt for the dish. So I'm preparing for 3 servings, and remaining I just kept it for the morning breakfast meal. saute all the ingredients. So if the I followed this priority order for adding the ingredients, I thought it just makes the dish very tastier, and it becomes a foolproof method to make the meal very tastier at any time or whenever we are going to prepare that dish. So I just sauteed all the onions all together in the hot oil. So the mint leaves, the curry leaves, they are having the separate flavor that has to be added in priority, sauteed in the hot oil. And let me assure that all the essence have been absorbed for the dish. So it has to be sorted. It's just a live shorting, so it's very quick. It will be done on in less than 15 minutes. So it's quick, and it makes the whole day. The dish is very easier to prepare. Saute everything in the hot oil. So onion has to be well cooked in the oil. So I don't prefer it to be crunchy. For this dish, it should be well cooked. Um, so after sorting the onions, I'm adding the curry powder. It's a flavored allspice powder, and I'm adding 1 tablespoon. Uh, if you want to have um, more spiciness or more flavorful taste, you can add some more. And I'm adding this curry powder after sauteing the onions. So after curry powder, I'm adding the tomatoes for the dish. I have taken here 2 medium-sized tomatoes. Um, it's ripe tomatoes, and if you add ripe tomatoes for the dish, it's very tasty. So I added the 2 ripe tomatoes, medium-sized, after sauteing the onions and curry powder in the dish. So now again I have to saute the tomatoes until it get mashed up and well cooked. So it's a dish in which all the ingredients are perfectly cooked. So it seamlessly mixed into the rice and gives the flavorful taste. So saute until it's well cooked, getting mashed up with all the other ingredients. So it's um, must menu for a week. So it makes the very good meal. Definitely going to be tasty and healthier meal in the hot oil. So I'm going to cook all the ingredients until the tomatoes are getting mashed up. So leave it just for 1 or 2 minutes, and after sorting in between, yeah, even now and then you can make sure that all the ingredients are cooked and tomatoes are getting mashed up. So just saute all the ingredients in the hot oil, mix it all together, mash the tomatoes, let it all to be well cooked. So just we can number the ingredients what we want to have for preparing the dish. It's just coming around 10 to 12 ingredients, and along with the cooked rice, it makes a perfect meal for the whole day. So now almost all the tomatoes are got mashed up. So at this point, I'm just going to add the coriander leaves. So um, I'm adding at, at most in the final stage of the dish. So coriander has a fresh smell. So the fresh smell is very gives just a good flavor for the dish. So I'm adding at the final stage. So I just saute the coriander leaves finally in the, same hot oil. Um, so the coriander has a special flavor. It will get absorbed into the dish very quickly. So after adding the coriander leaves, I'm adding a secret ingredient. It's a vegetable seasoning. You can add the I added here an universal vegetable seasoning, um, and this becomes a perfect taste enhancer to a final touch for the dish. And every time it makes the dish very tastier without flaw. So I'm finishing the dish. Now I have taken the cooked rice, steamed hot rice in a separate bowl. I'm going to mix the sauce along with the rice. So I prepared a tomato sauce. That is what I have sauteed and in the hot oil. I'm just going to add in the steamed hot rice. So just blend the mixture along with the rice. So mix it evenly to make a uh, tomato rice. Now the delicious meal is prepared for serving. So it is well served with a boiled egg, and it's good protein meal. Friends, like, share, comment.